So this is amazing theme to use for rental cars, business, or maybe you can use it for selling cars or car dealer if you are willing to sell cars, or you can use it for rental cars. It's going to fit your need. It has so many options and features. So I'm going to let you see how it looks like, and then you decide if you want to go for the rest of this video or not. So now we are just going to explain how to set up this website from scratch. After we have a visit, we are going to start in WordPress. Here to application, I will show you how to make your own application in another video, in another tutorial. Also, you will find the link in the description to this theme to see it live if you want, and then you decide if you want to buy it or not. I don't own this theme, I'm just giving this tutorial. First, we need a web hosting to host our website. This is one of the best hosting providers that I really recommend for my customers. You just take your time to discover their service. You will find the link in the description to have some discount. So you just take your time to discover it. You can use also at any time, you can use this live chat right here. You can ask any question you want. So we just click on web hosting, and now we are going to discover their plans. So this is a sharing web hosting, and also it provides you with a domain name free for 1 year, which is amazing. It's included. As you see, they have like 60% off. They have 3 plans right here. This is only for a single domain. This is unlimited domain. You can use WordPress one-click install. So you just take your time to discover those features. This is business plan. It has unlimited features right here. They recommend to use BB plan. Just click buy now. So now we have to search for the domain name that we want to register. Now we are going to this website, nemomesh.com. You will find the link in the description. You just type the keyword that you are targeting. For example, I type cars, and then it's going to generate domains for you. This is the parts that I recommend to take a domain from the SEO part. This is going to save you a lot of time of searching. So I just give this for example. You can also use like a different keyword if you want, and just give it some time to generate available domain names that you can buy. So we are going to go for this one, for example. So then you just type the domain name that you decide to take. As you see, it's free for 1 year. But here you have to pay $14 for the privacy. Here the billing cycle. You can choose 12 months, which is 1 year, and you choose your package and you just give a username. The security pin is very important, you have to remember this. This is what you are going to use when you are contacting customer support. You can pay by credit card or PayPal if you want. So this is the total price, but we are going to make it less by disabling this and this. This costs $23, this $23. As you see, it's getting less. You can also disable this option. It's going to save you $14. It's up to you guys, I just show you options that you can do. And then you just click checkout. And you continue the purchase process. So after you buy the hosting service, you will receive this email including your username and domain and all informations. Then you just use email and password that you received and you log in. Then you just click here, hosting, and then cPanel. And then you just click here or here. Or here is better, quick install. Then you click on WordPress. Then you just click here and select your domain name, and then you can give a name to your directory or just leave it the same. But you have to select your domain name. Then you just put your informations here. It has to be the same email that you did during the hosting registration, and then you just click install. You just give it some time, and then you are going to see username and password. This is separated. This is WordPress username and password, so it's not the same. And then you just type your domain name /wp admin, and then you login. Put your informations and login. So we are in WordPress dashboard. We are going to visit the website right now. As you see, it looks very simple. First thing you have to do is just go to users and then edit. Go to the bottom, you click here, and then you change your password. This is WordPress password. It's not hosting password, it's different. Then you log out everywhere else, update profile, click here. And then now we are going to log out from here. And you type your admin and then password, the new password, and then you can save the password in your browser. You can keep it in your phone, in your email, somewhere else. It's up to you. In WordPress, we are going to visit our website. As you see, when you just install WordPress, it's very simple. So now we are going to the folder. After you buy the theme, you will download this folder. You just open, and then you have these folders inside. So we are going to take this one. So we are going to upload this one. Just go to appearance and then themes. Add new. Upload theme. And then you can just move it like that and click install. It's going to take some time. I'm just going to speed up the video. And then click activate. Now just click here, begin installing plugins, and select all, click here, install, and then apply. This is going to take a long time. I'm just going to speed up the video. So all plugins are installed. You just go to plugins and just click here, begin installing add-ons. For the WooCommerce, select all and click install and apply. You just give it some time. Okay, it's completed. Just go to appearance and then install demo data. So demo data is going to make it easier for you to set up this theme and everything. So if you have already your own content, you don't have to choose the full data. But if you are starting from scratch, a WordPress website, you just select all and then click Start Import. It's really going to take a long time. You just be patient. I'm just going to speed up the video. So after importing the data content, we are going to see the website. So this is how it looks like right now. So we have to change everything. As you see, all those amazing features are available here. This symbol means that you have to change all images, all pictures. You have to put your own pictures. I will show you how. So we are going to edit everything. So now we just go to WordPress dashboard. And click run the WooCommerce. Yes, please, and then fill up your informations. We are not going to use WooCommerce in this tutorial. I just show you how to set up this plugin if you need it in the future. So here you just select order, rental cars, and then continue. I'm just going to choose this and then continue, because every time they are updating the WooCommerce plugin with different features. No thanks. So here you can click continue and you just add your product if you want from here, anytime you want. Now we are going back to dashboard. So now we are going to visit the website. As you see, I'm just working in localhost. I'm working on my laptop. I have WordPress locally. Okay, we go back to dashboard. We are going to start from the header from here. Go appearance, theme options, and then click header. As you see, you can choose maximal or regular if you want those informations to be in the maximal size, or just regular only on the right side. Here is the header. This is the banner that is going to show up on every post and every page. This, as you see, if you click on any other page, is going to show up, but is not going to show up in the main page. So now we just go to Google or any other browser that you like, and you just type no copyright image. It's going to show up those websites. You just choose pixabay.com and pixels.com. Pixabay.com, you just type cars, and here just type cars. So this is the same website. So you just take your time to find the one that you like. I'm just going to download this one, for example. This website provides you with images that doesn't have copyrights. You can use it even for commercial purpose. So just open the folder of this image, and I'm going to rename. You just give it your website name, the keyword that you are targeting, and then header. This is very important. We are going to rename every image we are going to import to our website. So choose image, select files. So you can move it just like that. Drop the file. Here I'm just going to copy and paste here. You can take your time to fill up the description and then answers. So you have more features here. You can take your time to discover them or just leave them the same. You don't have to change anything. So here is the logo of your website. This that show up here. So now we just go to search small SEO tools, logo maker. And then just go to this website. It provides you with free logos and it has amazing features. This is for free. You don't have to subscribe or anything. You don't have to register any account. It's going to show up in English for you. Just choose cars in the left side. So I'm going to choose this one, for example, this. So now we are going to set up this. You can change colors, fonts, you can change everything you need. I just have to make it transparent to fit the color that we have in the website. So I'm going to do it fast. I'm going to speed up the video. Change the font and size and everything. So you can take all your time to make this. I'm just going to do it fast to show you how it works. This is so easy and totally free. So here I just make it a little transparent to fit the design that we have in the website, and then I'm going to save. Open the file. I'm going to create a folder. Just give it any name if you want. Going to move this file inside. And then I'm going to extract it here. So the logo is inside. Right click on the mouse, property. As you see, this is JPG file. We need to convert it to PNG. So just go to this website, linapig.com, and click upload. I'm just going to move it here, and then it's going to start uploading automatically, and then edit and choose crop image. I'm going to select only the logo, and then I'm going to crop this, and then edit, and then transparent background, magic wand, and just click on the white area. As you see, it doesn't select everything. So here we have to change this to 7%. This is very important, and click on the white area and then cut out. And then I'm going to click crop another area, and I'm going to keep cleaning this and choosing 7% to clean this. You can do it in Photoshop in one click if you want. I just show you alternative way to make this. And then save, and keep this page open. We are going to go back here to resize the logo. I'm just going to show you, if you upload the logo as it is to the website, you just go back, click choose image, upload file. I'm going to drop it here. And then insert. And then click save. So now we are going to see the website. So as you see here, this is a little bigger. We have to fix the size to fit this. So we just go back to the previous website. As you see, I copied the old logo that we had. just to see the size that we need. So this is very important. It show up on top, you may not see this, but I'm going to tell you the size. Just go back, edit, and then choose raw size image. 197 and then 24. And then click raw size image. It has to be this size, and then click save. We are going to open this in folder and rename this. Every time you have to rename every picture, every logo you are willing to put on your website. This is very important. So I'm just going back here, choose image, upload file. You can click select files, or you can just drop it. It's the same thing. So I just delete the old one and I keep this one. Save. So now we are going to refresh the page. As you see, it looks much better. So you can do it, you can take your time to fix your logo. I just do it fast to show you this. Now we just go to contact info to change this. So you can put any words you want, you can add your phone number, your WhatsApp, or anything you want. You can change this to put your email address and your address location. And then save. I'm going to refresh this. As you see, it changed to what I did. Now we are going to work on the slideshow. Is the images that show up in the front page, in the main website, in the main page. Just go to the bottom and click here, slider revolution. Just give it some time and just go here. Click here, home one, and edit this. So you can click here in the left side, and in the right side is going to show up this. Click here and then upload files and then select file. We are going back to pixels.com and then we are going to search for a nice image. All those images are for free. You can also thank those guys that put those images. You can subscribe to their profiles. So we are just going to post this image here. Copy, and then it's very important to give a description. And then just click on the words here. In the middle is going to show up this. The words that show up in the front. This. You can put your own words. You don't have to copy words from other websites. It has to be unique and your own to help you to show up in the search engines. You can move it as you want, as you see. And then you click here, style, and here to change the font. You can also change color if you want. So you just take all your time to fit this to what fits your needs. So let's choose this, Play Fair Display. I like this font. Click Content, it's going to show up again here, and you can edit it anytime. You click here in the left side. So we can do this actually. We have to go here on top and then click here to unlock all, and then click here again in the left side, and it's going to show up this, and you can change it. This is the small words, it shows up in the bottom, this. Then you can click style and you can change the font, change colors. And then click again in the other word that shows up in the bottom. And then unlock all on top. Actually, it's right here. We have to move it. Just click on it and it's going to show up. You can edit it if you want, change the font. And size if you want. You have so many options here. And then click save. Here you have slide 1, slides 2 and slides 3. The first image and second and third. This is the second one. So we just refresh the page to see how it looks like. As you see, we have to move this a little to the middle. And those words to the center to show us up. And just go back to slider 1. You can just move it. Move this here. Save. Refresh the page. As you see, now it looks better. But those words doesn't look good because the lighting. Just click on it, content. You can change colors of those if you want, or you can move it to another place far from the lighting. It still doesn't look good. So to fix this, just click here. It's going to show up, as you see. and then choose click style, and you can change the color to the white again, and it's going to show up. Now we go to slideshow, we go to pixels.com, and then you can search for what you want. I'm just showing you examples. I will provide you with other websites in this tutorial if you keep watching this. You can type rental cars in Google if you want, and then just go here to the settings, and then advanced search, and then go to the bottom. As you see here, this is free copyrights, even commercially, for commercial purpose, and you can edit it and click advanced search and click here images, so you can use any image of those. Now we go back to pixels.com. I'm just taking my time to show you what you can do, and I'm showing you alternative options. I'm just going to download this, for example. You can create account in pixels.com, you can subscribe to this person, you can give it like, you can follow him, or you can donate to support him. So we just open this image and we are going to rename this. So this is important every time you need to put any image to your website to not be lost in the search results. Now the same thing, we are going to add the image. Just drop it here. This is taking some time because it's very good quality image. For me in this tutorial, I just copy the title and paste it. For you, you just have to put more proper words. So now we are going to change this. Just click here and then go to the log. Click here. And then it's going to show up here. You have to unlock everything. And then you can put your own words. You can change the font. And click here in the left side again. and then content right here. Actually, we have to unlock this, click unlock, and then we have to click on it again. It's going to show up here. So these parts that we need, you can change the icon from here. They have so many icons, as you see. I just leave it the same. I'm going to change the font. So I always use the same font to be matching. You can move it as you want. And then click save. Now we are going to see how it looks like. Just refresh this page. This is the first one. Just give it some time, and this is the second one. So we need to move this to the bottom a little. And then save. Now we go to slide 3, this one. Just click here and go to the right side, media, and then click upload. We go back to pixels. I'm going to type BMW for example. They have really nice cars. So I'm going to choose this one for example. I'm going to download it. Then open file and rename this. This is very important. Every time you have to do it. Because every image it takes a proper link and it has to be clean. And it has to be with the keyword that you are targeting to help you in the future. To not have issues to show up in search engines. And then just copy and paste. You can give your own description. You can give more description with more keywords, and then going to insert the image. Just click on the words and then content, style, the same thing. Going to change the font and then going to change the color if you want. Leave it the same. Click here. You can change this and this. Save. Go into the third one. So for me, I just changed the font. But you have to change the content. And then save. So now I'm going to refresh this to see how it looks like. Now I click F11 in the keyboard to show up the full page. As you see, it looks amazing, the first one. Second one, this is the third one. So we need to move this to the bottom a little. You can move it anywhere, to the right, to the left, anywhere you want. So now we are going to copy this by clicking here, slides, and then you just click here. So again, to duplicate, this is the easiest way if you want to create more slides and to save your time. I'm going to duplicate again. You can do as much as you need. As you see now, we have 6 slides. I'm going to click on the fourth one to change it. So this is the fourth. I click here and then media library, go upload files, and then pixels.com. They have so nice cars. You can take your time. I'm just going to choose this one, for example, to download it. And then open folder. Going to rename this. Every time I do this, just to remind you, because this is very important. But for me, I can do it without renaming this, because I'm just giving tutorial. But I chose to do it the right way. So I'm going to drop it here. It's taking some time because this is a very high resolution image. You can put more information about your business and then insert. Then just click on the writing and then click here content, and then you can change this. Click in the left side here or here, and then style. I have to change the font. It's the same because I just duplicate the previous page. You can change the content and then click save. Then go slides on top right here, and then go to the fifth one. Then click here on the image logo. It's going to show up on the right side, media library, and then go to pixels.com and find another image. I'm going to download this one. Going to rename this. So I'm going with you in every step in this website until you finish everything. You can take your time to keep looking for other images. We're going to download this one. Going to rename this again. You can give it the name of your website and then slider 6 to be organized. This is slider 5. You can give a proper description. Then going to move it right here. You can change color if you want. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you options that you have. I'm clicking F11 in my keyboard to show up for full page, and then you can keep moving this to where you want and then click save. And of course you can change the content and everything by doing the same thing. Here slides and then site 6. Then click here to add the other one, the last one. And then insert. You can move this. F11 in keyboard is going to show up full page, and then you can move those little things anywhere you want. And you can change the content and everything, and then click save when you finish. Now we are going to refresh this to see how it looks like. So this is the first one. Second, third. So now we finish the slider part. We go here to change this. We just go back to dashboard. Make sure that you save your work. And then click home. We need to change this part. Just go to pages. And then home wide, click edit. I just copy this. And then click Ctrl F in your keyboard. Just click first here in classic editor. And then Ctrl F is going to show up here on top or in the bottom, this bar of search, and then you just paste it. It's about the browser that you are using. Here I'm using the Opera. If you are using Chrome, it's going to show up in the right side. If you are using Firefox, it's going to show up left in the bottom. So you just paste the word, it's going to show up for you where it is, and then you just place it with the words that you need. I hope this is clear for you guys. It could be anything you want. And then click update. So I'm going to refresh this. As you see, it changed. So now we are going to change this part. Business rentals. We go to services. And then I'm going to copy this. As you see, we have to change all those things. Business rentals, you will find it, and then click edit. So you just click text, and then you see the title is right here, this one. You can change it if you want. So I'm just going to leave it the same. Or just going to name it like luxury cars. So right here, this is the content. I'm just going to select all. If you click here, actually it's going to show up another page. This one. As you see, this is the content. And this is the sidebar. So you can go to open a folder in your laptop, and then going to open file inside it. It could be Word or what you are using, and then you rename it with the same page that you are willing to create. Going to open this file, and then I'm just going to copy this. Just click visually to be clear. So you just avoid the coding. Don't copy the coding. Make sure that you copy only the writing. Here I'm just copying the title only. And here, this is the content. This is just a demo. You have to change it actually. And then I'm going to replace it with dollars symbol to be easier for me to change it. So here for you, you just take all your time to write your proper content. You don't have to copy with me this because this is just demo. I'm just showing you example. And just to be separated from your website and take all your time to write it properly, to not be confused. After you finish, you just copy and just select the dollar symbols, and then you paste the content that you wrote. And then you copy the title, and then you place it in the title side. I will show you how to change the fonts easily later on this tutorial. Now we are going to change the image, this image that show up here. This, just click remove featured image. We are going again to Google, no copyright image. Going to open pixels.com again. As you see, I'm just going to show you why I'm using pixels.com. As you see, you can use them free for personal and commercial. So this is not going to risk your website or your projects. You can work freely without any problem. And yes, Pixels is legal. So we are going to Pixels. And the same thing for pixabay.com. It's freely for commercial and non-commercial things. Also another website, Unsplash. It's the same thing. They are all free to use, even commercially. And you can use them for any purpose. You can edit them as you want. So you just take all your time to find the image that fits your needs. You can keep changing the keywords until you find what you want. I'm going to choose this for example and then download. Going to open the file, the folder, and then rename the image. And then click here, set featured image, and then upload files, and you can just drop it here. And just copy this and paste, and you can go give more description here. And then click set featured image. You can go to the bottom also if you want. And you have so many options here, you can discover this. So on the right here, you will find this. This, if we go back to the main page, where we started, as you see this right in here, this small paragraph, it's this one. You can change it if you want it to change in the front page. So for me, I just leave it the same. You can also allow comments on that page or disallow comments. It's better to not allow comments on your website. And then click publish. Make sure you select this. So here we just go to this page. Just refresh this, the main page, and as you see, the image is changed. You can click here and you see the subject. You see what you did, your content and everything. You can change the link right here. Give it the name of your subject to what you did. Going to change the title also. It has to match to be the same thing. Then click OK and update. As you see, the link is changed. Here the services. So now we will change those things. Just go to cars and then all cars. Hyundai Elantra, you will find it here, and then edit. You can change it to another car if you want. We can do Mercedes-Benz, for example. You can click here actually to see the content, what is inside. So this is how it looks like. Similar cars, there is description, testimonials. We are going to change everything. And the link, just click edit and change it to Mercedes-Benz, for example. Okay. So here the car group, I will show you how to change those things. Here is the description. You just click description, it's going to show up. This one. Just copy, I'm going to replace it with dollar symbols. And again, you just go to a separated folder in your laptop. You just create a folder, and inside the folder files that has all content of your websites. Give it the name of the page that you are working on, you open it, and then you can take your time to write your own content. This is really going to be helpful, and you are not going to be distracted with the coding. And you keep your work clean. Until you finish, you just copy what you did, and you just go here, remove the dollar symbols, and replace it with this content. I will show you how to change the font during this tutorial, if you keep watching. So here is classification. You can change the price. As you see, I did the price per day and then price per week and this small code to give you some space. You can give it the currency that you want. You can give dollars or dirhams or euros. It's up to you. And then the date of the car, and then you change to manual or automatic or what this car has, and if it has air condition. Here included for free. Those things. You can delete all of them, or you can change all of them, or some of this part you can delete it or edit it from here. So this part is this button of book now. If you click on it, as you see, it's a broken link. As you see right here, the link, I'm just going to add paypal.me and then / you can add your profile. This is very easy, you can do it in your PayPal account. So I'm just doing random profiles. This is not my PayPal profile. And then target equal, and then you do the symbols, and then blank, and then this. Because we need the PayPal to open in a new tab, and then you do update. We are going to visit. You can slow down this video in the YouTube options if you see that I'm moving fast. As you see right here, we are going to view this post. Now we click in PayPal, it's going to show up this. And then next, and then customer can pay you by PayPal. So this part you can do it in your own account if you are using a PayPal account, or you can use any other thing that you are using. So here we go to pixels.com. We are going to change the image for that post. We are going to search for Mercedes-Benz, for example. I'm going to choose this one. You can follow this person, you can give him likes, you can donate. It's up to you guys. I'm going to open this in folder, rename this. Click remove featured image and then import, and then just drop it like that. So more informations could help you for the SEO. This is for search engine optimization. We are going to view the post. As you see, the name is changed. We have a new image. It looks amazing. And then we have to separate description from the testimonials. And we have similar cars. We will edit them. And also this banner is pricing. We have to look for another dark banner. We will do it. So now we go to car group. In the left side. Click edit. You can give it another names. I'm just going to call it car types. This has to be small because this is the URL. You can give a description if you want. You can select icon. I'm just going to leave it the same and then update. Then we are going back to car groups. Then here, hatchback, edit. You can give it any name you want. Always slug has to be like that. And then update. Car group again, and we are going to do the same thing for other things. You can change the icon if you want. I'm just going to leave it the same. Now we are going to all cars. We are going to Mercedes-Benz where we've been, and then click edit. As you see, this is changed here, car group. But here classification doesn't change. We have to change this. It has to match with the car group. So we just go to appearance and then theme options. Cars. I'm going to remove this. This open cars, car group in other tab and keep our page on. So just delete everything. So we have to replace it with this car types and then enter this and then enter, paste it here and then enter MPV and then what we have else, save. You have to do exactly what you did here. It could be different for you. You can do what you want. I'm just showing you how to change this. I'm just going back to all cars. So now I'm going to click here, edit, Honda. Here you can delete this and you can add any more option you have and then save. This showdown is going to show up for you until you log out and you log in again to your WordPress. So update, just don't care about it and choose the classification that you want. Go back to cars, going to edit this and then going to change the classification. Luxury cars and then update. So here, car group, it has to match with the classification. You can view the post. I always open in new tabs to keep my work open. As you see, it changed here. Here is the price. You can add per day and per week if you want, or only one of them is enough. So we have to change those things here. So we just go to dashboard and then right here testimonials, all testimonials, and then click edit. It's what you see right here. You can give it any name right here. Jessica Wang. We will change the style of this part because I don't like it. It's mixed with the description. You can change the image. and here the description. Remove featured image. Just go into pixels.com. Car driver. You can put your own keyword and download the image that you found that you like. I'm going to add this one for example, give it a name. And then set featured image. And then just drop the file. You can give it a nice name. Or your customer name. You can change it from here also. And then you click update. And then we go to testimonials, all, and then we go to second one and then edit. You can edit also this. This is the second one. And the image. It's very important to remove all the images that you have in this demo. I'm just going to download this one first. You can change the content. You can edit this. Or delete it if you don't need it. And then update. You can also add new, click add new, and then you give it a new name, and then content and image. As you see, the content changed here. Similar cars. We just go to dashboard, to the main page. But first we have to change this banner because it's so brightened and doesn't show up the writing because we have white font. We just go to appearance and then theme options. And then click header. It's right here. This image. So we just go to pixels.com and we search for another car. Just search for dark cars. I'm going to choose this one for example. Because we have the white color in the font and it's not going to show up in the bright pictures. Insert image and then click save, and then we go to refresh this page. Now it looks much better and you can see the words properly. Now we just go to pages, all pages. So actually we have to set this. We go to cars and then Honda Civic to fix the second products. Actually we have to set up all the cars. As you see, we have those cars has this copyright symbol. We need to fill up our cars right here. So now we just go back to dashboard and then cars and then keep changing every page in the same way. Honda Civic. Just go to pixels.com and paste. I'm going to search for this. This is not going to give you enough images. Those images are paid version in iStock, but we are willing to find the free images. We just go to Google and write the car that you are willing to find, and then settings, advanced search. As you see right here, usage rights, and then you choose free to use, share or modify even commercially. It's going to show up these results, and then click images. As you see here, is labeled for reuse with modification. So absolutely this is legal. I'm just going to choose this one. Here you see the resolution, and then going to download this. Give it a name. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. So we're just going to change the link. You can change image from here. It's the same thing. Click remove featured image and then upload file, select file. And then you find the image that you download from Google. Here we have to change pricing, classification, and then informations, and then the bottom. This URL doesn't work. You can also give it your contact page if you want your people to contact you directly. You can make it a link to your WhatsApp profile if you want them to contact you via WhatsApp. So here I'm just going to remove this content and going to replace it with dollar symbols. So every time I do this, to be easier for me just to come back here, remove those symbols and place it with my content, and then you work separately in another way, in another place. And every time just open a file, you give it the name exactly of the content that you are working on, and then you just type your content. Take all your time until you finish. This is going to be easier for you, and it's not distraction. So until you finish everything, you just copy and paste. For example, this is the content, just copy and paste. This easy. Just remove this symbols and paste. This classification, you can change it to what you have. You change pricing. The date of the car. Automatic, manual or semi-automatic. And then air condition. And here those options list that you have right here. What's included for free, or you can put it paid included or something. Right here, this is the button. This, when you click here, you see it, you just remove this part from here. Make sure that you don't remove those symbols. You can type your PayPal profile. You can also add your contact page. I will create with you one. And then it's very important to type target equal this symbol underscore and then blank. If you want to, every time you put external link to your website, you have to do this little code, because you need your customers to stay in your website. You don't need them to leave your website. You can allow comments. I don't recommend this, because scammers are going to really annoy you with their links in your website, and you don't need this. So this is the testimonial code. You can just select it and remove it if you want, if you don't need this part. If you want, just go to testimonials in the left side and you can add new testimonials of your customers. You can add your contents, their images. It's up to you. So I'm just going to choose this one to be fast. And then publish. You can go back here and you can create as much as you want here of testimonials. Now we go to the main page. As you see, we have more testimonials here. So I will put this code in the description for you to have slide testimonials. I will leave it for you guys. You just delete the old one and you replace it with the new one. You can copy it in another folder to keep it, and you can remove it from here. And every time you need it, you just paste it again. Here you choose the car group and then update. We are going to see this page, to see these products, as you see. Now we just go to plugins. Just go to plugins and type Google Fonts typography. Now we are going to install this amazing plugin to be able to change the font in our website. So plugins always in the left side. Every time you click on it and then click add new, and you can search for any plugin you want and then you click activate. So here is Google Fonts typography. Now we are going back to here. As you see, we don't have any option to change the font here. We just refresh the page. And right here, it shows up more options. So here you can select your content. And you can choose your font, the font that you want. So this is really going to be helpful for you. You can choose any of those fonts. And then you can change the size, make it bigger or smaller. It's better to make it big and clear. and then update. So now we are going to visit the link. As you see, it looks clean. Here looks clear, and the font, it looks nice. And you have the testimonials separated. You just go to customize, and then you will see Google Fonts, and click basic settings, and you can change the font family, change to the font that you want. I like this one. So it's going to show up all over your website. The menu, the site, everywhere is going to show up to change from that boring font. And then click publish and close. So this is the page that we edited. This looks clean right now. Testimonials. You will find the code for testimonials in the description. To have it separated, you just place it in every content you have. And you want it to be separated. And then go in customize and then fonts. Advanced. Footer. And then here we change it for the footer. Right here. And then for the content, sidebar, we are going to do the same thing. So this is for the headings and for the content. And for navigation, for branding, so you have to do it everywhere to be matching, to make it easier for you. And then publish, and then you close. Now we go to the main page. Now we are going to change this part and the other parts. Pricing, classification, you always make sure that everything is working, and you can click the button that you fixed. And you see if it's working. It's leading to PayPal. This is just a random link that I did. I will show you also how to place it into your contact page. You can just go ahead and open account. This is very easy. And you can have a link to your website. You can just copy and paste in every content that you have in the booking button if you want. But if you don't want to get paid online, you can just use the contact form, contact page. So you can use personal account or professional account in PayPal. It's up to you. You just take all your time to search for those things. You can go to contact page. I'm just going to copy this. And then I'm going back here. Go into this part, remove PayPal, and replace it with contacts page. And here I'm going to remove this target and then blank. Book now, you can remove it and replace it with contact us. You can also place it with the link to your WhatsApp. It's very easy to do it. and then updates. We are going to refresh the page. Test the button. Every time you have to test your buttons if they are working. As you see it, we will edit this page later. Now we are in contact page. So we just go to cars in the left side. Now we are going to change every page here. I'm going to do it fast. Edit. So right now I'm just speeding up the video because we are doing the same thing over for other pages. So this is for the Galaxy. Remove the image, change title, go to Google, search for Ford Galaxy, for example, settings, and then advanced search, user rights, and then is reuse for even modification or for commercial use. Take all your time to find the image that fit your need. Going to rename this. You will find the link to this testimonial code in the description. You just remove the old one and then you replace it with the new one to have it separately from this content. You can add more images also on the same product. You can make it large. You can give it a custom URL, or you just leave it the same and then update. You can do the same thing in all your products to add more images. So I'm just doing the same thing over, that's why I'm not talking. After I finish, we will continue talking about the other steps. So to create another page, another car, for another car, you can copy the content from other car and you just paste it right here. And then you can change the image. You can just go to Google Advanced Search and then users rights. Use or share even commercially and then you look for the right car. Going to download this one, for example. You can also add more images if you want. Add media and then just upload, just drop your file. So it's the same thing. So this is going to be very easy for you guys to create a new product page. Just copy and paste the content from other pages and then you just edit it. If you have more cars to add to your website. You just go to the old page, other pages, you just copy and paste what you did there. And then the same thing for the brief info, to have the button working. And you just publish. Going to see this new page that we just created. It looks amazing and clean. Here similar cars that we just did. Here we have to disable the comments. Just disable from here and then update. Refresh and it's going to disappear this part. All cars. You can add as much as you want. So now we just go to the main page. We still have to edit those parts and also this. As you see here, it looks clean. Here all cars that we add, they are organized here. Here we have to fix this button. You just go to pages. And we have to change also this, meet our cars. Go to home wide and then edit. Ctrl F in your keyboard and then paste this. This. Actually it's not, I'm using localhost. I have to remove the localhost from the link. Just type vehicles, just like that. This is the broken link. So we have to change all those links. We just open all pages in a new tab. And then go to the second page. We are going to find vehicles. We are going to see the page. View in another tab. Always you have to view in another tab. This is how it looks like. So we are going to copy this. We are going to do main page, and we are going to replace all those broken links. Again, here. So every time you want to search for something, just Ctrl F in your keyboard is going to show up the bar in top, in right side or left side or bottom. Just paste and press enter, and then it's going to show up for you. So now go into the main page to see how it works. Just click here. As you see, it works. In this button. Also search for cars is the same thing. And this one also is the same thing. You always have to make sure to check all your links if they are broken or working. Now we are going to edit this part. Just go to all pages. Copy this. Actually, it's in services. It's not in the main page. Click services and then you will find it here and then edit. It's this one. Remove this and then you add your new picture. You search in Google, settings, advanced search, users rights, and then free to use even for commercially or modify. Take your time to find what you really like. I'm going to choose this one for example. It looks really nice car. Going to download it, rename this. You can change the content and everything if you want. Of course you have to. This part is this small description that shows up here. You change it from here. You can also click in any part of this content. I'm just going to update. As you see, it looks nice. And the description, it's changed. Now we just click on the link. We have also to change the sidebar. You don't have to worry about other features. Just focus with me with what you need. So now we have to change the sidebar. We just go to appearance and then menus. You will find main menu and then choose services menu and then click select. It's going to show up. So this, what you have in the sidebar, those are clickable links. It leads to another pages. You can just click here and change the URL, and you can change the label name. You can give it any name you want. And you can add more pages, the other pages in your website. Or you can remove the URL, you just leave the labels. So it's up to you guys. I'm just going to remove this. You can change the other one. I just remove the URL to not be clickable. So I just see the labels. So here you can choose any other page, or you can create a page if you want. Now I am in services. I'm going to view this page for example. If you want your customer on that page to lead them to this page, for example, you just copy and paste the URL right here. It's that simple. And we will edit those pages later. Travel and rentals, you can change everything. You can remove them, you can add. It's yours. And then click Save Menu. Now we are going to refresh. As you see, this and this is not clickable, but the middle one is clickable because we add a link, a new URL there. You click on it and it leads you to this page. So now we are just in the main page. So we need to fix the third part. You just go to services, all services, and then traveler rentals. And you can change this title and change the content. Just go to Google, search everything. You can find it on Google or pixels.com, Pixabay. Make sure that you use this, free to use or share, even commercially, to not have issues with the copyrights. So you just take your time to find the image that fit your need. I'm just going to choose this one for example. And then update. Going to refresh. As you see, it changed. The button is working. Now we are in this part and this part. Just go to pages and then home wide and then click edit. Then just Ctrl F on the keyboard and just paste those words and it's going to show up here. Just press enter, it's going to show up and you can edit it. Just don't mess up with the coding. Make sure that you edit only the writing. You can also click here and then go to this part. Right here. It's this part. Just click here in this pan As you see, we are going to change the image from here. Just click on it. It's going to get deleted, and then upload a new file, a new image. As you see, we are progressing in this website. I'm just going to choose this for example. You can take your time to find the right image in Google or Pixabay and add it. From here, change the title. You can give it a subtitle if you want, and description, or just leave it empty. Here is the URL. This, when you click in this button, I just open it in a new tab to see it. Actually, it's not broken just because I'm working in a local host. Just type WordPress/about and then it's going to show up. This is the page of About Us. You just copy and going to paste it. We will work on those pages one by one. So just paste it here. Button caption is what you see in this button right here. Got more info? You can change it. You can do contact us, about us, book now. It's up to you. And then just click Save Changes. Now we are going here. Why choose us? You see Ctrl F, you search for the word and it's going to show up. And then click on this span. You can also edit it from here. And actually you have to select it and make it hidden, not paragraph. I'm just moving fast right here. And then Save Changes. Now we are going to change those features. Just copy and paste, and it's going to show up. When you do Ctrl F, the bar that is going to show up on top or in the bottom if you are using Firefox. So just copy and paste, and then click on the pen. You can change the text color, the icon. They have so many icons right here. I'm just going to choose a random one. And here you can change this, gas and assurance included, or you can leave it if that's what you have, what you want. Or you can edit it. Again here, just click here and change the icon, and you continue with the title. You can change it. You can take your time to discover those icons, or you can just leave it the same. It's easy, just leave it icon, OK. And then click here and change this if you want, any location, this part. And it's the same thing for other parts. You can do included or not included. support if it's available 24 hours or just specific hours. Search for cars is this part, this button. You just click here on this button. You can change the caption. Looking for cars, booking now, contact us. It's up to you. And then the link from here, you can change it. We are going to test it if it's working. Every time you have to test every button you have in your website. If you have any broken link, just go and fix it and then click update. So now we are going to refresh this page. We have to change this image actually. We just go to this part. You see the image, click on this pan. It's going to show up the same image. And then we are going to look for a nice car. Just make sure you type car PNG and then advanced search, users rights, free to use, and then images. It's very important to be PNG without background. I'm just going to choose this one, for example. As you see, it's PNG file and it's amazing. Just going to download this car image. Then click here and just click on this car to remove it, and then I'm just going to remove this because it's old picture, and then just drop it. The image that I did, I've been testing this before I start to record again. And then set this. Save changes. And then update. We are going to refresh the page. As you see, it looks amazing here. You see the icons changes. You don't have to change the icons. I'm just showing you that you have features. I'm just testing this button. And also this. You make sure all buttons are working. This part we fixed already. It looks amazing. You can add as much as cars you want. And then we are in this part here. So we just go to home page and then Control F and then just search for this 12,640 and then click here and then start to edit. This part is right here. You can put a subtitle that fit your need. Change title from here to what you want. This is the about URL. Just click here. It says broken. It's not even broken. I'm just working on localhost. I just do WordPress /about and then it's going to show up. But for you, you can go simply to pages and then you find about page that you want and you just copy the link and paste it here. If you are confused. Here the button caption. You can change the icon. This is the button. You can give it icon if you want. Or just leave it the same. And then save changes. Now we have to change the image. Just click here on top, on this pan, right here. Design options, and you just click here. And then upload file. I'm going to post this for example, and then save, updates. We are going to go to the main page to see how it looks like. As you see, we have to change the size. We need an image that fits that size. So we just go to home wide again, pages, home wide, and then we click here on this pan. Remove it. And then just search for a car that you need. It has to be dark because we have big white titles. Then just search for dark car. Make sure that you have this copyright thing fixed and then search. I'm just going to choose this one. For example, this is actually from pictures. Just download it and then go into linopic.com and then upload it. I'm going to resize this and then edit, click resize. It has to be this size, 1920 and then 694 and then click resize. This is very important. You can click pause on the video and do exactly this sizing and then click save. So I'm going to open this in folder and then going to rename it. And then just drop it here. Save changes. And then update. Now we are going to refresh this. As you see, it looks amazing right now. Now we are going to this part, how it works. Just copy this, go to pages and then home wide, Control F and then paste or type it. How it works is going to show up easy. It's that easy, and click on the pan and then start to edit. You click captions and you can change it. You don't have to worry about other options. Columns, you can use 3 columns or 4 or 2, 5. It's up to you. I'm just going to leave it the same. Captions, and then I'm going just to write this, for example, in French. Comment ça marche? You can do your own words, your own content, and then click update. Go into see it, refresh. As you see, it changed right here. And now we are going to change this content. We just go to services and then apply to app, because when you click this, it leads you to another page. You can change the title and the link and also the content. You can add image, any part of this page. For example, this image, I'm doing this fast. You can click here on this span and then change the size from here. Update, make it in the center. Go into the bottom and then you can change this. This is what it shows up in the main page, this small description. You can change it from here. I'm just going to do dollar symbols for you to see the change and then update. And then when you click on it, it's going to lead you to this page. You can call it anything you want. You can take it to contact us page or about us or any other page. So I'm just leaving this the same. And then click update. The second one, just go services in the left side, all services. And then you can click add new if you want. Or you just go to the same page. Choose a car, then edit. You can edit the link and the title and this small description. You can edit it from here. You can change it. This. It's right here. And then you just click update. You can remove the content if you want. You can do your own content. Now this, the third one, just go to services. And then pick up a car. So we are doing the same thing over. Change the link and the title. Small description from here. And then update. The last one. All services. Discover our service. Or enjoy driving. Enjoy driving and then edit. And you can do the same thing. Delete the content, replace it with your own content, change this small description, you make it your own, change title or leave it the same, it's up to you, and then click update. But it's very important to delete this content because it's just a demo. And you can replace it with what you want. Now we are going to refresh this page. As you see here, it changed. So now we are going to change this part. What's new? I just copy, go to pages. I just copy this what's new, go to pages, and then home wide, click edit, and then Ctrl F in your keyboard. Or you just go to the bottom and search for that part. I'm just going to paste it, press enter, and it's going to show up. This right here. And then click on this button, and you can change it from here. I'm just typing Quad Neuf in French. This is just for example, you can do what you want. I'm just showing you here that you have more features. I'm just going to leave it the same. I'm not going to edit any other thing. And then you just click Save Changes. Then go in here to the bottom. So is this part? Is exactly under this what's new. Exactly under this you will see the widget recent posts. You can select what post you want to show up there, the category, number of posts. I'm just going to disable this because it shows up the dates and doesn't look good. I'm not going to show updates. And then updates. Now we are going to work on this part, this summer, or go beyond. Copy and paste right here, Ctrl F, and then paste, press enter. It's going to show up here. It's right here. This make your life easier, and then just click on this button. We are going to change the captions first. This one, you just give it your own title. And then the button URL, you can give it any URL you want from here. I'm just going to give it this one. Copy and paste. You can change the button caption. Find out more info, or it could be more info only. And then I'm just going to click Save Changes. And now we are going to change this image. Copy this image. You see the size as you see right here. Go to pixels.com. I'm going to choose this one for example. Go to Luna Pick, click Upload, and then I'm going to drop it here. And then edit, raw size image, and you give it this size. It's very important. $945 and then 418 and then click raw size image. You can click pause in this part and you do exactly the same size and then save. Going to rename this. Remove, and I'm going to replace it with this image. And now we are going to save changes. And then update. Going to refresh this page. As you see, we have this changed in this side. and then this is changed. We have to change this. We just go to post because we have the recent post showing up right here. Go to posts and then edit, or you can delete everything and create it from scratch. So here you change the URL slug, category. You can choose this. It has to be business standards, and then add new tags. You can allow comments from here or disallow comments. And then click update. And you can add your own image right here. I'm just going to refresh this page. As you see, it shows up here. You can add a new post and write it from scratch if you want. So now I'm just going to plugins and then add new, click add new, and then going to search classic editor, and then you're going to activate it or download it if you don't have it. This is very important to have classic editor in your WordPress. As you see, if we are writing content from scratch, because this classic editor gives you these options, you don't have it in the new one. So here you can change the font easily and everything. This is only in the posts. You can't find it. Whatever you are doing, you can't find it. And it gives you a hard time sometime, and you are in a hurry to fix your work. So you just write your own content. I'm just doing this fast. And it's very important to choose this business standards and then tags. We choose business standards just to show up exactly on that parts of the main page. So posts that you want to show up on that part. And then you just give it image. I'm just going to choose this one. You can upload new images for every new post you are creating in your website. And then I'm just going to refresh this page. And right here, as you see, it's changed. Just click on it and you see the contents that you wrote, that you did. Just click on the main page. Now we have to change this. I'm just going to copy this, go into pages. And then home white, click edit, Ctrl F, and then just paste. You can go to classic editor from here anytime. Then enter. This is going to show up, just change it. You make sure you don't delete any of those coding. You have to be careful with this. And then just give it the title that you want. And then we are going to change this content. So just Ctrl F and search for the first words of that content, and it's going to show up, as you see right here, until beyond. Select this content and then remove it and replace it with $ symbol. Give so many dollars symbols. So every time you just come here, remove this and replace it with your own content. Go create a new file. Give it a name, offers and discount. of exactly the same title that you give, and then take all your time to think about what you want exactly on that part, to not confuse you and to be sure what you need. So this is really going to be helpful for you. After you finish, you just copy the contents that you did. For example, I click updates. As you see, it's just like that. So anytime you just go to pages and then home wide, Ctrl F on your keyboard, and then you can replace it just like that. Home wide, front page, click edit, Ctrl F, just type dollar symbols, is going to show up. Copy your content and then just select this, exactly this, and then you just paste. View all deals, just type it. It's going to show up here, this button, if you want to change this button. Find more offers, for example. So just copy the link to this page. I'm going to paste it here to test if it's working. You just keep looking to those lines right here, or just paste it right here. This one, right here. This is easy, just Ctrl F, you paste the rest of the link, just from about to the last slash. And then go to the main page and copy any page you want exactly to be on that button, and you just paste it there. And then click update. Because this part I can't find it somewhere else. This is the only way that I found to change it. So now we just go to the main page to see how it looks like. As you see, we have the content changed here and the bottom caption, as you see, and click on it and it takes you to this page. So testimonials is from here. Left side, click on testimonials and you can edit them or remove them or just add more testimonials. So now we are just going to this part. Save 30% with the app. You can click edit it, save 20% or 10%. You can add any other content if you want in this part. Here I just go to Google Play, I click here, I copy the link of the Facebook app, for example, and I'm just going to paste it here, like it's your application. If you don't have application, you just leave it blank, and then you can add only the picture, the image. You don't have to add the link. You leave it without link until you create application. And if you follow me on YouTube, I will show you how to make your own application in the future, in the next videos. Now we just go to PNG Hunter and then search for phone in hand and then download PNG. Now we are just going to minimize our website and then I'm just taking a screenshot. I'm going to open this in Lunapic. Go in edit, crop image, and then I'm going to crop this part. and then click crop. Save, and then I'm going to upload, and then I'm going to upload this phone in hand that I found in PNG Hunter, and then file, paste from, and then I'm going to paste this. Click continue, and then you can just drag it to fit this phone. Click apply, then going to save, click save, and then going to upload another image. Click choose file, and just going to choose the main page of my website, of your website. You know exactly the main image that you chose for your slider. You just paste it there, and then go edit, and then first we have to resize it. Click edit and then resize. It has to be 1920 and then 694, and then click resize, and then edit, and then paste from, and then we are going to upload the image that we did, and then upload this image, and then continue on. And you can just move it to the middle. It has to be right here. And then apply, save, and then just open in folder, go into rename. As you see, it has to be exactly this size, 1920, and the size that I said in the Linapig. You just give it a name, just go in pages, and then main page, click edit, and then just go into the middle, and it's going to be right here. Right handle, find out more offers and those things. Just click on this pan, and then click here to remove it, the old one, and then upload files, and then you just choose the image that you did, and then you just copy and paste, set image, and then save changes, update, and go into refresh the page, and as you see, it's changed here. You can do otherwise if you want another banner, another image. Just make sure that it has to be the same size. So now we are going to fix this part. We are going to change everything. So now we are going to start editing this. We just go to dashboard, pages, and then home wide, click edit, Ctrl F in your keyboard, and then just search for this, rates and plans, this, click here, this pan, and then you can start editing to what you want. You can change the font and size. And click here to edit other parts. You can change the title from here, and the subtitle that shows up here, and the link URL. When you click in this button, it's going to show up this. This page. More details here. The caption of the button. It could be book now or mock info or contact us. It's up to you. So now we start to edit this. So this is quite easy to edit from here. You can also change the font, size, or just leave it the same if you want. You just click here and you can change the money, pricing, and put your pricing. If you are renting cars, you type the pricing per day, or if you are selling a car, you just put the pricing of your cars. It could be anything. It's up to the content that you are using in this theme, and it's up to you. Here the period, you can remove it, or you can change it to day or year or whatever you want. So now we change the second one. You just go here, click here, and we are going to do the same thing. The URL. So you always have to check all URLs that you have in your website if they are working or broken. You can also open a new tab and then go to pages and choose any page you want or any service you want, and just copy the link and then just paste it there. So here are the links that's used on those buttons. When you click on the link, it takes you here. So from here you change the description, you can change the content. We will work on those pages, so just go back, just copy and paste the link that you want. I just check if it's working. Paste it here. And change those things from here. The pricing. You can change the symbol of the currency that you are using. Period, if you are using a period, you use period. If you don't use it, you just leave it blank, just delete it. The third part is the same editing. This part. Going to open the link. Just because I'm working in localhost, it doesn't show up the full link, but it's going to work for you guys. Just copy and paste here the full link. And then click update. So now we are going to refresh the page to see our editing. As you see, it's edited here. We have to change the sizing. And here we have to fix the coding right here. So if it could happen to you guys. So here first we just go to change this. You can change the size and this part. We can just actually do it so easy. Go to the next part, copy the coding and just go to paste it here. And then we are going to edit it over. and then you can change the pricing again and everything. That's in case if something happened to you in the coding, in this part exactly. And then just click save changes and then update, and then refresh the page again. As you see, it looks good. And everything changed in this part. So now we are going to edit this contact info. We just go to dashboard, pages, and then home wide, click edit, Ctrl F and search for contact. Press enter, is going to show up for you. Is this part. Just click here. And you can change it if you want, the title. Here I'm not editing anything, I'm just showing you the features that you have. So we just click on the left side in contacts. As you see, this is the contact form. Click edit. This is the name that shows up here. Name. You can do full name, for example. Here email that show up here. Also message. I agree and those things. This line. You can delete it or you can make it short. Submit. You can make it send me or send message. And then save. So now refresh the page. As you see, we have those things are changed. So now we are going to change the map. So just go to dashboard and then plugins, click add new, and then search for OSMapper, and then click install. It's going to show up this plugin and install it. And then click activate. After you activate the plugin, it's going to show up in the left side, right here. Click on it. Click new map. You can give it a name. Car4Rent, for example. You can do your location here. Just search for your location. And city, zip code. Click here and then you can choose this pin. You can change from here the style and you just click publish. Because it's not going to show up until you click publish. So we go to the bottom. As you see, it shows up right here. Zoom out. As you see, I just did this for example. You can change the style from here. So after you finish, you click update. And then we just copy this code right here. And then we are going to pages, home wide, click edit. I'm going to copy the code here in a separated file in my laptop. And then Ctrl F, search for map. And then I'm going to remove this. and replace it dollar symbol. I keep it in a separated file. I copy and keep it in a separate file, and then I paste the codes that I did and then update. So that was the old coding for this theme. So actually what we did, we had a totally new map. So here we just go to the main page and click inspect element, right click on the mouse and then inspect element, and then it's going to show up this in the right side of your browser. This is on the main page. So you just go down a little and you just keep moving the mouse. You don't have to click anything, just keep moving the mouse and it's going to show up exactly this banner, this size. This, right click on the mouse and then click edit in HTML. It's going to show up this small code. Then just copy. If you can't do this, just ask me in the comment below and then I will give you this code. And then just click here. Go to the bottom. As you see, this little coding is showing up here of OSMapper. This. So just click here. It's going to show up this and search HTML. Click here, WP, and then text, and I'm going to paste this right here. This coding, that means it's this banner. So then click visual and simply you can change your address and everything. So this was the only way that I found to change this part, because Google Maps gave me so much problems, and because you have to create account and you have to have the key and everything, and it was so much problems. And in the end doesn't work for me. And then click save changes, because you have to submit website, and right here I'm just working on localhost. So this way it's quite so easy. This is the easiest way to do it. You can slow down the video in the YouTube options and you can see it in slow motion. So now I'm going to show up this to view this in a new tab. As you see, the map is changed right here. And this is quite easy. You don't have to open account in anywhere and you don't have to pay anything. And here you are going to see the address and everything. So we are going back. So now we are going to change this parts. So just go back to dashboard and click clients in the left, all clients. It's going to show up this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 clients. I'm just going to open in a new tab, and then it's going to show up this, their logo in the bottom. As you see right here, you are going to see this content. Actually those are clickable links. You can just remove this content and only change the logo. So just go to Google and BMW, for example, PNG. It has to be a PNG, and then settings. Make sure it's free copyrights to use, and then advanced search, click images. So just going to choose this one, for example. As you see, I'm going to download this. And also another logo of Mercedes. Going to download this PNG file. So we just go to Linapic, upload the logo that you did, because we have to change the sizing. It's not too much. It has to be a specific sizing. So then edit, resize image. and click resize image, then save. Just going to rename this. You always have to rename every picture you want to add to your website and give it your proper keyword, and then going to add it from here. And open. And then update. You can delete this content because you don't need it and leave it empty, and just update. We just need this image of your partners to show up in that part. So we are going to do the same thing for all the logos that you are willing to add to your website. So you just search for PNG and then upload the file here and change the size to 82 and 74, and then click size, row size, and then save. Go to the bottom and click remove featured image, and then add the new image, and then update. And then I just refresh the page. As you see, it looks amazing right here. So now we are going to change this part. Just go to appearance and then theme options. And then go to header, this. Then we are just going to this part, logo image. From here, just copy the logo that you did earlier, and then we are going to place it here. Click customize in the main page. And then click widgets, footer sidebar, and then here, show logo and social, and just delete this link. I'm just going to the bottom, this one, just delete it and place it with the link of your logo. And then it's going to show up right here. The paragraph, just delete this paragraph. And then you can do your own paragraph about your website, a small description that describes your work. It doesn't have to be very short and doesn't have to be so long. So it has to be exactly to fit this part. As you see, it changed right here. Then you can hide the logo from here, or you can hide or show. You can also show icons, social icons, or hide. So we don't need them because we have them already in the bottom. So just click done. I'm just showing you the features. This Twitter site, if you want to do it, you just go to Twitter developer and you can create account and you have to submit, and then you wait until they approve it. This link, developer.twitter.com, and then you click create an app, apply, and then you just apply for them. I'm just using this demo to show you what to do. So you just have to do your legal name, you have to do organization or username, change your country and then category and the industry that you are in. Next. You don't have to go with me. Actually, I'm just going to delete Twitter from that part and add another thing. I'm just showing you if you want exactly to show up Twitter in that part. So you have to submit for them and you have to wait until they accept, and then you add those keys right there. So I just remove it and I'm going to click add widget, add a widget, and you have so many options here. You can choose what you want. I'm going to choose recent posts, for example, and then here is number posts to show. I'm going to choose only 2 to fit exactly the design that we have in that part. As you see, it shows up right here. You can choose a page if you want a specific pages to show up there. You can hide the author and date and everything. So just leave it post. You can add other thing if you want, any other widget if you want. And then click done when you finish, and you can change the placement. And then publish. So here we are going to change the newsletter. As you see, this subtitle that we have right here, you can change it from here. You can change the title also. If you want people to subscribe to your website, and then when you are posting something, they are going to receive it in their email. So for that we have to set up an account in Mailchimp. Here you can give a short tagline for your website to show up under the logo. So now we just go to LunaPick, and then you can download the logo that we did earlier in this video. So I just crop this. I'm going to select this part and then crop. I'm going to leave exactly this and then edit, going to resize the logo 400 to 400 and then click resize image, and then I'm going adjust and then replace color. Going to pick a color from here, this blue color. I'm just going to click here, and then it's going to be dark. So we are going to use this for the site identification, the small logo that shows up on top corner of each website, and then save. Going to rename this. And then going back here and then select. As you see, it's going to show up right here on top of your website. And then crop image. We are going back and then publish. Close this. It's going to show up on top of your website. It's not going to show up here because I'm using the full page. So this is the tagline. If you need it, but if you don't need it, just customize, click customize. And then go into site identity, and we are going to remove it simply, and then publish. We are going to close this. So now we have to change this writing right here. I agree that my etc. You just go to MC4 in the left side and then click Mailchimp. It's going to show up this API key. We have to create account to get API key from Mailchimp. Just open in a new tab, click create a new account. You can give it your email and your informations, and next, and then you choose the free plan. You have 2000 contacts and 10,000 miles sent, and then you just set up your account. So I just create this fast for just to show you example. Then you do your website right here. Your address. So you can choose those settings that fit your need. I'm just doing this for fast in Mailchimp, only to get API key. You can subscribe to their Mailchimp to receive mails and ads from them. Okay, let's go. When you finish, you just go here. Create a key. And then it's going to be created. You just copy the key that you will receive and paste, and then you save changes. So just go to form on the left side. So this writing right here is going to show up. So now Control F and type I agree and press enter, and it's going to show up for you. You can keep moving with your keyboard and you just remove all of this. Leave it only I agree. And then click Save Changes. So we go to privacy policy, and then you just copy the link from there, and then you will edit it later when you have time. So here when you click to I agree, they are going to this page if they want to see what you have in your policy. So now we go to pages, go to the second page. It's going to show up here, privacy and policy, and then just click edit, and you can edit it from here if you want. You can change the link and title, you can change the font, everything. You just take all your time to fix those things. So now we go back, we just copy this code, this short code in Mailchimp form. You can click here to change anything if you want. You will just click here in messages, and you see if successfully subscribed. Here in subscribe button is going to show up that notification for them. Click I agree, subscribe, and then submit. Actually we have to edit from here some settings. Just click edit form settings. And then just select this, and then save changes. So now when we do I agree and then submit, As you see, it's going to show up this notification. So it's exactly what you have right here. I always open in a new tab to keep my work open. So that's what you have to do exactly. Then we go to settings and we have to select here. This is very important. Appearance. You can choose a style if you want. I'm just going to leave it the same. And then click Save Changes. We just go back. We are going to visit the website to see how it looks like. So now we are going to change the footer. Go to Appearance and then Theme Options. Here, footer. And then it's going to show up here. Go to the bottom. So it's right here, this link. So we have to remove it. You put your website name. Car4Rent, for example. And then I'm going to select this and click right here. And you link it to your main page, to your website, www.car4rent.com. For example, it has to be exactly your website. I'm just showing you example. And then click Apply. This symbol that shows up right here is exactly the year. You have to leave it the same. This means the year it changed automatically every year. You don't have to do it. So just click here. And then you are going to change the link. And then place it with any of your pages. It could be about us or anything. Or privacy page that you have. So I'm just going to copy this and paste right here. And then privacy policy, click here. So it's going to take them to privacy policy, just leave it the same. And here we have to change the social links. So just go here and then click socials. And you have to put your social media links. You can remove this if you don't need it. Here the Instagram. You can find me also in other social media platforms, in Facebook and Instagram, and if you want to subscribe to my page. Here you can search for the icon and then just click add new item as much as you want and then search for the icon and then click save changes. Just refresh the main page to see our work. As you see, you have your website right here, and here this link, policy privacy, and here the social media icons. So if you click here, it's going to take you to the top. As you see, our website, how it looks like right now. So now we just go to the main page, to dashboard of WordPress, and then appearance, click menus. We just click here and then it's going to show up main menu, select. As you see, they are going to show up right here. Or you can go to the main page, click customize, and then menus. Main menu is going to show up here. It's the same thing. So here we are going to remove all the pages that we don't need. So I'm going to remove all those pages. So we need only one home page and one about us page. We don't need all of them. We just choose the style that you want and decide exactly what you really like. You see the features that you have and you decide if you want to go for this or not. And then just remove the page that you don't need. We need to decide what you want. So just go to the page that you want. You could copy the link. And then you paste it here. And then remove the page that you don't need it. So here we have only one about. Going to visit the link. As you see, it looks nice. Just go back. And then the next pages. You have so many options right here. And you can change the menu names. I'm just going to use this vehicles. It has to be only from here, the link, because I used customized link. Shortcodes, I'm just going to remove it. Typography, remove. So I just visit every page to see what's inside, and then I decide if I like it or not. If I don't like it, I just remove it. But those pages are not going to be removed from your website. You have them inside your website. In any time you need them, you just go and activate them. Just going to visit those pages. To see what you have inside. And then just going to remove it. When I say you remove it only from the menu. You don't remove it from your website, just to be clear with you guys. And then blog. They have so many blog styles. You have to visit all of them and then decide which style you want to go for your website. This is this one that shows up full page. and this one is quite the same thing. So I like this one because it shows up the full page, and also it shows up more informations about when you publish this blog and the author and extra informations. And then just going to delete the other pages. Publish. Going to see the next pages, the rest. So those parts is exactly how we did editing them earlier. So now we clean up the link. You can add more links if you want, more options in your menu every time by clicking in customize and then main menu. You can click add items anytime you want. And then it's going to show up all pages that you have inside your website, or you can create a new one in any time. Booking, for example. Add item. Actually, we have to click right here and add a custom link. And then we name it booking, and then just go to pages. You can take any page if you want, copy and paste it here, and then add to menu, publish. And then we are going to close this. As you see, this doesn't fit your website because the logo it go to the top. So actually we have to make a sub menu. We just go to menus and then main menu, and we can just make it a sub menu of any other service that we have. For example, here you just move it a little to the right, as you see, and then publish, and then it's going to be right here. You can search for any page you want. If you can't find it, just type it, contacts, click edit, and then we are going to change the map. We are going to visit the contact page. This, the old map, we just need to remove it. We open the dashboard in a new tab. We just go to map in the left side, and then you copy this small code. We have to remove this. Okay, and then click here, and then type HTML and WP. Click here on WP text. Click on text on the right side, and then you just paste and press enter. And now we need the contact information. We just go to pages, go to home wide, Control F and search for this code. It's going to show up, and then here you have the contact information that we did earlier. You just click on text and you just copy it. Just click here, text, and copy the code. You go back to the page that you are working on, paste, and then save changes, and then update. You can change the title if you want at any time. Just go to here, refresh. As you see, you have your location right here. I just use this location for example, and you will find your address and your informations. And then we just go back to pages. We are going to visit the website. And now we are going to select all the pages that we don't need. We keep only the pages that we are using. So you see every page, you got to visit every page. I'm speeding up the video to save time. So just select all pages that you don't need and then move to trash. They are not going to be deleted. So you just move them to trash, but you have them always right there. Until you clean up this. And anytime you need them, you just click on trash and you will find them. You can select the page that you want to restore and click here and then restore and then click apply, and they are going to be in your main page of all pages. So just if you need to delete any page permanently, you just click delete permanently. But if you want them to stay there, just click move to trash. They are not going to be deleted. Only is going to clean the main page that you are working on. And then you just go and click edit. Going to open them in every new tab. And then just go to edit them one by one. And you just take all your time to visit all those pages and see if you need them, if you don't need them, if you have them in your menu, if you don't have them. And then you decide which one you want to use. After you decide that, you just go and move them to trash. You don't have to be scared from this action. This only is going to clean up your work. But I don't recommend to delete them permanently. To have them always right there. Anytime you need them, you just go there and then restore them. So now we just go to About Us to edit the title. And we are going to edit this link and then OK. And then update. To have it clean. Now when we see the link, it's clean, About Us. We see the page, search for car, you click on it and you see if the link is working. You just go here and click on the span. Click slide and then yes. Leave it the same. Captions is this one, if you want to change it from here. The URL, you can change it from here when you click on the bottom. So I just paste the vehicle link. Button captions. So this is in About Us page. It's separated than the main page. You can choose the category and then save changes. When you finish, click update. Going to refresh this and you will see your work is saved right here. As you see, you have it slides, it moves, and which is amazing. So now we are going to edit those parts. Just go back and then we go to this part, call to action. It's right here. Click here and then go to the bottom and then delete the picture. Add a new image and you go to Google or pixels.com and look for the image that you want. I'm just going to add this one for example and then save changes. So I just check if I missed something. So captions is this one. This summer go beyond. You can change this to what you want. Go to the bottom, the URL of this button. When you click on it, where you want your customers to go. I'm just going to copy the contacts page and paste it right here. Button captions, going to change it to contact us. And then save changes. We can move it to the top like that. It's that easy. You can place any part of any page you want anytime. So now we just go here to delete this, delete it. So I'm just going to delete this side. And then I'm going to delete this. So just choose two columns and click here in this plus icon and then search for HTML or anything else you want it to show up on that side. You can give a title if you want. And you can give your own paragraph. Informations about us. It's actually about us page. You can give informations about your company, about your agency. You can also take your time to change the font, the style, the sizing. You can change everything. So I'm just doing this for example. Going to change the font from here. Delete the title. Actually we don't need a title. It has a title of about us page. And then save changes. You can change the image anytime you want. I'm just going to use this for example. Going to refresh this. So this is how it looks like. Actually we need to move the writing to the center. You can delete this part if you don't need this. Yeah, you can just click here and start editing those things. Google Map, just click here. This is very important. We are going to do the same thing, or just remove it. So we need to change the map. Just go to pages, open in a new tab, and then go into contact us page. Click edit. And then we are just going to this part that we did. Click here, click text, and then select all. Go into copy, close this, going back to about us, and then click here, add HTML, click text, and then paste right here, save changes. And then you can do your address and country and phone number. You can change everything. Email. And then you just click update. We are just going to the home page. So this we have it already on the main page. We don't need it actually in about us page. So we are just going to delete it. Just delete. So now we have to fix this writing to make it in the center. You can just click here and then start to edit. We are just going to press enter. Or select all and then you move it to the side from here. You can click on those options right there and then update. We are going to refresh this. As you see, it looks clean right now. And the map is fixed. And you will have your full address, your phone number, and everything. So we just go to pages. And then our services, open in a new tab. Rates and plans. Going to visit those pages. Going to visit the website. We have to test everything. Just keep clicking anywhere you want. All buttons everywhere. You have to check if they are working or not. I just press F11 in my keyboard to show up in full page. And you go very slow and you check your work. And you can keep testing all your manual links to see if there is a broken link. Then you just go and fix it. Just go to copy any other link. Copy this about us and then go to menu, customize, and then menu, and just copy and paste right here. Publish and then close. And then I'm going to click again and you see to make sure that it's working. This is about us page. Go to blog. We just delete this. And then we keep this one. Click edit. And we have to remove this to make it clean. Only it has to be blog. And then click edit and you clean the link. Make it only blog and then update. After that you just copy and then customize. Go to home wide, click edit. And also home page. You just clean it. and here go to main menu and then blog, and then delete the old one and replace it with the new one, the clean one, and then publish. Now we go to all pages, all services, booking, click edit in a new tab. This is empty page that we created earlier. So you can just click here in backend and then just start adding any things you want, any elements, anything. You take all your time to discover those features. You can add your own content. I'm just doing this fast for example just to show you what you have. I'm just clicking random things and adding random things to this page. And then save when you finish. You can click anytime there and you just take all your time to add any element you want to this page. So this theme provides you with so many features that you have right here. You can add any feature at any time, you can edit it, you can remove it. It's up to you guys, it's up to your need. And then you can go here and choose how many columns you want, 3, 4, and then you replace them, you can remove them. I'm just going to add this one. You can add anything if you want. And then update when you finish. So now we are going to visit the link. As you see, it shows up those things for you. It could be helpful for you for something if you need it. So just going to delete this and this. Make 2 columns and then up this. They are going to get a little bigger as you see. So now we just go to plugins and then you click add new. You are going to search for all-in-one plugin and then it's going to show up this. Just click install now and then activate. And then it's going to show up in the left side right here. Just click export and here you select file, click on file, and it's going to take a really long time. I'm just using a separated WordPress to give you this example, and then you just click download localhost. And you just keep it somewhere safe. And anytime you need it, you just go to download the same plugin. And then you click import. And then file. And this time you just choose the file that you downloaded. And you will find all your work, your team and everything, your content and everything. So guys, if you find this video useful for you, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you have any more questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching.